Tonight, don't just watch the news, you become part of the story.
You know, I mean, I'm an athlete, and that's I don't touch any of the alcohol, any of that. You know, that's not me.
Well, that is what El Paso boxer Antonio Escalante told us this past summer. Tonight, he's now facing his 4th DWI arrest this year. Some of you saddened by the news, others downright angry. New tonight, El Paso police saying a woman found dead in north central El Paso. Her death might be suspicious. 2 fires now under investigation. One left an elderly man dead in Canotillo. The other killed a dog in West El Paso. Well, the story ignited an unexpected discussion on pets with you, our viewers, and whether their deaths are newsworthy. We also have news you need to know before it becomes the social media buzz. The head of El Paso's county hospital not in good standing with county commissioners. And some questions. Will he be with the hospital much longer? We'll take a look. Nichole.
Well, we are tracking more rain in your forecast. Will it affect your weekend? We'll have that answer and take a look at the latest future track computer model coming up in Storm Track Weather.
It's all next on ABC-7 at 9. Get ready. You become part of the day's news right now.
Live, where news comes first. From the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC-7 at 9 on the El Paso Las Cruces CW.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm Bob Harp. This is ABC-7 at 9, where you help shape the stories of the day. And you do that through our social media network. On Twitter, you can always follow us at ABC-7 Breaking. And Facebook, you can search for KVIA.com, and you can send us your comments and questions right now regarding their top stories. Well, Robert tonight already chiming in on our top story, a 4th DWI arrest this year for boxer Antonio Escalante. Robert saying the saddest part about this story for me is that Escalante visited Logan Elementary School when I was in 5th grade and talked to us about the dangers of drugs and alcohol. It's depressing to see this guy screw around like that. Well, he's talking about this, Escalante's latest mugshot coming in today. We got the complaint affidavit stating officers found Escalante at 4:30 yesterday afternoon, passed out behind the wheel of his car. Now, his car was on the 10,700 block of Gateway North with an open can of beer, according to police, and also some empty bottles inside as well. Police saying Escalante had bloodshot eyes and even had trouble standing up. Escalante just got 18 months probation and a suspended 1-year jail sentence for the other DWI charges. Well, he still has one outstanding case in addition to this latest arrest. That trial date for the latest one was next year in May. So we called the DA's office late today, and a spokeswoman, Claudia Duran, emailed us back saying this: I can confirm Mr. Escalante was arrested, but I cannot say exactly how it will affect his upcoming case. I am out of the office until Monday, but we'll call one of the attorneys to see if I can get insight or any info for you. As soon as we hear back, we'll let you know. You remember back in July, after his 3rd arrest this year, Escalante said he doesn't have a drinking problem, and then he issued a brief apology.
Mainly, I want to apologize, you know, for my acts. You know, I mean, I'm an athlete, and that's I don't touch any of the alcohol, any of that. You know, that's not me, and I just want to apologize for any you know, people that really don't believe in me, or that, you know, they got upset. I'm really sorry, but I'm telling you all that I'm back. I'm gonna get back on my feet, and it's still, like I said, like years back, I'm gonna be the first champion of the world out of El Paso, and I will be.
Well, our social media page is blowing up on this one tonight. At BVGS1975 kept it short and sweet on Twitter, saying he doesn't seem to get it. And on Facebook, Brenda saying, tired of seeing posts of this idiot's arrest. Just inform us when he gets charged and convicted, please. A lot more of your comments still to come a little bit later in this newscast. And also, this story continues now at KVIA.com. You can read the full story on Escalante's 4th DWI arrest. Plus, new tonight, a look back at a story we actually did last summer. A man who says consequences of DWI changed his life forever. And he also talks about needing stiffer penalties in the state. A look outside now from the highest camera in the borderland, our exclusive mountain cam. No rain in this picture, Nichole. Are you still tracking any chances for it?
I'm still tracking very slight chances for rain, but we did pick up some. You didn't have any sprinkles on your...
A little bit.
I know you did.
Well, my car's so dirty you couldn't tell anyway. But now driving in about 1 o'clock, 1:15, it was sprinkling a little bit.
Yeah, we did have a few sprinkles, but let's take a look at some of the rainfall totals that we did pick up. We didn't pick up very much here in El Paso, but notice around Deming, Silver City, and Tier C. 0.2 is what we picked up, and we're still tracking some activity on Doppler radar currently. But again, on our WeatherNet sites, we didn't pick up much rainfall in El Paso. At Mattress Firm, though, we're sitting at 60 degrees, 57 KVIA, 58 at the Farm and Ranch Museum, where again, we didn't pick up enough rainfall, any measurable rainfall. But notice on Doppler radar, we still have some activity well to our north, and the green that you do see tracking through our region is more than likely not actually hitting the ground. That light green is basically what that is telling us. But notice we still have some of that moisture moving in from the west, so we may be able to pick up a sprinkle or two tonight. But what we can expect is partly cloudy skies, more sunshine tomorrow, and rain chances will return this weekend. I'll let you know if they'll affect your weekend plans. That's all coming up in Storm Track Weather. I know we have the celebration of lights, Bob, so you're going to want to stick around for this.
We need to know what's going on this weekend, but you told me yesterday to dress warm and I should be okay, right?
Yeah, you should be okay.
All right. Thanks so much for that, Nichole. And we also have a handful of stories that you need to hear tonight, and you'll have something to say on social media after you hear this. The UMC Hospital Board is meeting tomorrow. They're actually going to be talking about the CEO of University Medical Center, Jim Valenti. Now, the board is expected to talk about his incentive package, the one that could leave him with millions of dollars on top of regular pay. That's what we understand. And County Commissioner Vince Betta is questioning whether Valenti should even be given another contract when the contract is up in the spring of 2016. And calls for UMC board members to resign. That's all happening tomorrow. Now, you have been telling us how unhappy you are with Valenti's bonuses and incentives on Facebook. Yolanda saying, why are these CEOs paid so much? What exactly do they do besides collect a big paycheck? The nurses, clerks, doctors, etc., and everyone else actually run the whole hospital. Well, Yolanda, you need to know that our Maria Garcia has a story on hospital executive pay. That's coming up tonight at 10. She looks at just how common pricey benefits are for public hospital executives. And we've also learned of other public hospital execs who have become millionaires this way, and others are outraged in other cities. Is it rightful compensation? You be the judge after seeing Maria's story tonight at 10. New tonight, El Paso police are calling a woman's death suspicious. The story is unfolding at an apartment complex near Beaumont Hospital in north central El Paso. Officers were called out to check on the woman who hadn't been heard from for a while. We're told that she's in her late 20s. Investigators really aren't saying anything else about this case, but as soon as they do, we'll let you know about it. ABC-7 with video tonight that you'll want to watch several times, and we've already posted this on our Facebook page, so you can do just that. Why this man says he pulled a shotgun on a Doña Ana County Sheriff's deputy. You need to know tonight that a Las Cruces jury is now deliberating on the fate of Clemente de la Cruz, and our New Mexico Mobile Newsroom will keep you updated tomorrow when the trial resumes. And you also need to know that investigators still don't know what started that house fire, the one that killed an elderly man in Canutillo last night. They're still on the block tonight of the 600 block of Farm Road 259, again out in Canutillo. They're looking for answers. Now, we did speak with a man who lives next to that man in the neighboring lot, and he says the man was 80 years old, and he lived alone, and says he knew for a fact the man did not have a smoke detector. We are waiting for his family to be notified until we name the man. Another house fire in West El Paso today has taken on a whole new twist on our social media network. This is a perfect example of how you have the power to change the focus of our coverage. The issue tonight, is it newsworthy to actually report when a fire kills a family dog? First of all, the fire broke out at a home just before 9 o'clock this morning at Florence and Kirby. Investigators say a problem with the home's heating system is what started that fire. The fire department crew was able to stop that fire from spreading. Now you see here, an ABC-7 photographer was shooting video when a Fort Bliss soldier who lives at the home, he arrived, and a fire official told him what happened and told him that one of his dogs did not survive. We thought it was just heartbreaking to see his reaction. Now, everyone seems to be sympathizing with the soldier, you would think, but not really, because as you'll see, you're kind of surprised. There's an unexpected discussion happening now on our Facebook page. Check this out. Javier wrote, "Dogs die every day. Don't see how this is news." Then Bianca replied to his post saying, Hope I don't run into you in public, you heartless blank. And Mauricio, so you don't put any value on life of an animal then? Wow, you are heartless, dude. Veronica defends Javier, saying, I agree with you, Javier. Why is a dog dying so important? People that treat dogs like children probably never had children, so they adopt dogs as such. Why not give all that love and attention to an orphan child? Mike then replied, a West Side home burns and the headline focuses on a dog? Wow. Former ABC-7 reporter Casey Counts then chimed in, saying the house fire is news, and the poor pet is thankfully the only casualty. Thank you, El Paso Fire Department, for caring enough to save our pets when you can. Brianna says people die every day too, yet their deaths still make the news. And finally from Greg, saying maybe now they'll keep their dogs outside where they belong. They're not human beings. God created dogs to serve man, not to be adopted like family. That is a discussion we were not expecting tonight when we posted this on our Facebook page. Hey, but you make the news here on ABC-7 at 9. Whatever your views are, please share them. We'd like to relay them and spread the word of what you're saying. I personally was a little shocked. My dogs are my children, whether you like it or not, right? I'm sure other animal lovers feel the same way. But again, we do appreciate your opinion no matter which side of the story you're on. So, social media and television, two ways that you can watch ABC-7 at 9 and actually keep children warm here in the borderland. We're going to check in at the phone banks for the annual Operation Noel Telethon going on right now. There's the number. Give us a call, 496-1775. We need to raise money to pay for coats for children here in the borderland. And also, we will talk about your storm track weather forecast. Nichole, what are you tracking right now?
We are tracking changes to your forecast. Could we possibly see rain tonight and this weekend? I'll have that answer coming up in storm track weather.
You are part of the day's news every night at 9, right here on ABC-7 at 9 on the CW. We'll be right back.